Hey, Meg Alphabetti. So I'm trying this on my tablet. A new little setup, see how it works. I just found something that is totally disturbing me. This video, I think its upload was 2 weeks ago about this terrorist woman at a college, and a couple things I want to point out. Last time I had talked, the whole invasion thing had finally hit the media, where we were having teenage gang members and all kinds of violent people coming across the border in thousands and maybe millions. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's insane. So, one of the things that strikes me as really odd, I'm wondering who else has noticed it, is the timing. We have this whole thing between Israel and Gaza right now going on, right after this whole invasion has started. And now we're seeing these protests break out in support of Hamas, in support of Gaza, in support of Palestine, in support of all these people that are basically trying to kill Israel just because it's some religious BS to them to go out killing, and then at the same time they want to complain that genocide is illegal and killing babies is illegal when they're doing exactly the same thing. So I can't believe this video. I'm gonna play it, and I tried to do the screenshot thing before, if you remember, and it didn't work too well, so I'm just gonna play the audio, and hopefully it turns out. I want to know what you think. And this is evil.
Good evening. I just wanted to say thank you for coming to campus tonight and presenting your point of view. It's always valuable to have two sets of views going on at the same time. Very useful. My name is Jumana Imad Musa Ahmed Al-Bahri, and I'm a student here at UCSD. I was reading your literature. I found that much more interesting than the talk. And I found some interesting things about the MSA, which is an organization that's very active on campus, and it is hosting our annual Hitler Youth Week. You should come out to those events.
Hitler Youth. Who has a Hitler Youth Week? Who wants to celebrate Hitler? Okay? Hitler Youth. Young kids inspired by Hitler.
If you could clarify the connection between the MSA and jihad terrorist networks, because last I checked, we had to do our own fundraising, and we never get help from anyone. So if you could clarify the connection between UCSD's...
She needs help fundraising to support her Hitler, or what is it, Young Hitler Week. She doesn't have the finances, and they have to raise the funds to support hatred.
MSA, or if you don't have such information, if you could connect other MSAs on UCs, because the connection wasn't too clear in the pamphlet. Just if you could clarify.
Okay. Will you condemn Hamas here and now?
I'm sorry, what?
Will you condemn Hamas?
Would I condemn Hamas?
As a terrorist genocidal organization.
Are you asking me to put myself on a cross?
So you won't. I actually have had this experience many times. You didn't read the pamphlet because the pamphlet is chapter and verse. The main connection is that the MSA is part of the Muslim Brotherhood Network as revealed in the documents.
I don't think you understood what I meant by that. I meant if I say something, I'm sure that I will be arrested for reasons of Homeland Security. So if you could please just answer my question.
If you condemn Hamas, Homeland Security will arrest you.
If I support Hamas, because your question forces me to condemn Hamas. If I support Hamas, I look really bad.
If you don't condemn Hamas, obviously you support it. Case closed. I've had this experience, I had this experience at UC Santa Barbara, where there were 50 members of the Muslim Students Association sitting right in the rows there. And throughout my hour talk, I kept asking them, will you condemn Hezbollah and Hamas? And none of them would. And then when the question period came, the president of the Muslim Students Association was the first person to ask questions. And I said, before you start, will you condemn Hezbollah? And he said, well, that question is too complicated for a yes-no answer. So I said, okay, I'll put it to you this way. I'm a Jew. The head of Hezbollah has said that he hopes that we will gather in Israel so he doesn't have to hunt us down globally. For it or against it?
For it.
Thank you.
He just explained that Hamas basically wants him and people like him to gather in Israel, which is right by Palestine, so it is easier to commit genocide. The same thing that these protests we're seeing in the streets are breaking out about genocide and whatnots like that. So who's evil? Let's finish the dialogue here.
Thank you for coming and showing everybody what's here. And you're wearing a terrorist neckerchief.
If you understood.
You didn't hear the lady.
Could you please answer my question?
You get.
So, I don't think she even has a question, nor does it matter. For one, Hitler Youth Week. For two, yeah, I support somebody killing you and people like you. Yeah, real smart. We need to get this out of our country. Like,